If it is or if it ain't, it's going to come out. Good morning, everybody. It's your girl, Miracle Sims, and you're listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration and juice. It is November the 22nd, 2022, and today the topic is doubt. Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I hope that you all had a great day yesterday. Mine was just fine. Y'all see I'm in Studio A this morning. I had scheduled to do a interview yesterday for GSL, but that did not pan out completely the way that I had thought. And so, it left me readily available and whatnot. And so, yesterday ended up kind of being a somewhat busy day. The girl been working. Let's put it like that. But some other exciting things happened yesterday as well. Had some good, meaningful conversations, and I got some news from my friends over at Romantic Blessings. You know how I told y'all about that. You know, we were talking about envy and whatnot yesterday, and so long story short, you know, there's some people on social media that I follow that I try not to be envious of. I try to use them as inspiration. And so, there's this young lady that I follow that, you know, I just love her style. I love her small business. You know, I love her content and everything like that, right? You know, obviously I don't know her personally or whatever, but her content I can appreciate. And it was inspiring to me because I'm like, man, I would like to make more video content and things like that. And of course she's working with like these top brands and everything. And I'm like, well, I don't have opportunities like that. But then I thought about it. I was like, wait, why can't I make content for the brands that I already work with? You know, why can't I elevate the type of content that I create for them? And so, long story short, your girl reached out to my friends at Romantic Blessings and pitched them the idea, and they decided to, you know, bless your girl and whatnot, and they were on board and liked the ideas and everything like that. So really soon you guys should see content from yours truly for Romantic Blessings. There's a certain link y'all need to use. So where you need to go is to go to actressmiraclesims.com and look at the Romantic Blessings link there. Click that. And then you guys, you know, can shop, you know, and whatnot for your romantic blessings for you and your spouse. And everything like that. But I'm excited. I'm excited that they like the idea. I'm excited that, you know, they're going to give me some things that I can create some content and, you know, elevate the experience that I do with them, or what I do with them in regards to being a brand ambassador. You guys may notice yesterday as well, I did not let my makeup go to waste. I did my makeup and whatnot for the show yesterday, and since my person, I guess, didn't log in or wasn't available or whatever the case was, you know, I ended up just taking some nice promotional photos, and I ended up doing some videos for my friends over there at Bold Faith Cosmetics. So, I mean, you know, your girl got things in the works, you know what I'm saying? And I'm thankful for the brands that are partnering with me and allowing me to be an ambassador for them and everything like that. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for my hustle from home. Don't get me wrong, y'all. I am thankful for them. Um, but at the same time, I just feel and see that God is like, He has more. They, He has laid on my heart to do, right? There's things I want to do personally. There's things that I want to do, quote unquote, business wise. Um, there's more books to create. There's a movie to make, or a few of them. There's more music to record. And y'all know, man, I've been in this place of just going back and forth with, like, well, Lord, what do you want me to do? And how do you want me to do it? And this walk has been an interesting walk. I mean, obviously, you guys know that I've shared a lot of different things with you all since I started the juice. And some of the things might not make sense. They might not make sense. And so, yeah. And every now and then, this idea of doubt and fear and all this stuff comes up. And even though it's like I have to make some tough decisions, or I have to, like, be bold with my faith and actions and everything like that, it's a difficult place to be sometimes. It is. And so I mean, I did some studying last night and this morning that I think might just be for me. But in regards to what I felt led to share this morning was this conversation about doubt. Because at the end of the day, I think we all face this one way or another. And I think it's important for fellow believers to look at doubt the way the Bible tells us to look at it. I feel like doubt and fear kind of goes hand in hand, but I'm more so focused on the word doubt today. But yeah. So that's where the inspiration came from this morning. No particular numbers or anything like that. I woke up to the sound of my alarm and everything. But yeah, after I did the prayer meditation this morning, the word doubt just really stood out of my mind, and I'm like, well, here we go. So let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. So the definition of doubt says a feeling of uncertainty or lack of conviction. And then the verb says feel uncertain about, or fear, be afraid. And well, again, I don't intend to go too deep into the fear conversation and whatnot. I mean, again, I do feel like they kind of go hand in hand. But yeah, this feeling of uncertainty. I think every now and then things come our way and it makes us doubt the things that God has us doing. I can say that, I feel like sometimes I'm in that place, and I definitely have been in that place before. And I'm not the only one. I'm sure there's plenty of us that going through life, and plenty of biblical figures as well, which I know we're going to touch on some of them. So it's not a foreign feeling, but it's like, how do we handle it though? Like, what are you supposed to do with it? That's the question. That is the question. And so, just judging by that last definition, fear or be afraid, like, anytime that I read the Bible, it's telling us repeatedly to not be afraid. So it's like, what are we going to do? When faced with the challenge of, should I doubt or not? Should I go forth in faith or not? I mean, it seems like a clear-cut answer to me, but is that the easiest thing to do? When there's doubt and when there's fear and when there's things of that nature, like, is that the easiest thing to do? No. I would just be honest and say, no, it's not the easiest thing to do. And it's like, because again, it makes you doubt that, well, did I hear the Lord correctly? am I supposed to? Well, you know, all the different questions that can come into your heart and mind, um, that eggs the doubt and fear on. Um, Now, to me, it sounds familiar. You know, it sounds like the garden. Now that I sit here and think about it, um, because what did the serpent do to Eve? He put some doubt into her heart and mind about what God said. Did he say this? No, he didn't really mean that, right? Mm. And it's like a lot of stuff stem from that. Like when we lean into that, it's like I feel like you really get off track with that. Like maybe this thing is a little bit deeper than than I even thought today. Like even after reading getting these verses and stuff, like as I sit here and think about it, it might even be just even deeper. Like maybe this is really important conversation to have today. But yeah, this word doubt, y'all. Let's keep going. So as I was looking up the definition, the word conviction stood out to me, and so I looked that up as well. And the second definition says a firmly held belief or opinion. So if we go back to the definition of doubt, it says a feeling of an uncertainty or lack of conviction. So a lack of a firmly held belief or opinion. So again, if I'm going to have faith, right? If I'm going to believe and do what it is that God wants me to do, then I can't be uncertain about that, right? I gotta do the opposite, right? And hold on to my belief and be bold and whatnot with that. Um, let's get into some Bible. Let's get into some Bible. So James 1:6 says, "But let him ask in faith, with no doubting. For the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea that is driven and tossed by the wind." Is there still a question about doubt? Is there a question at all about should we allow doubt to make us waver? I think the answer is clearly no when I read this verse here. But I mean, we still do it. We still do it. You know, every day we gotta be like, go this way, and you be like, did you really say go that way, or did you want me to do something else? Oh Lord. Let me keep going. Matthew 14:31, it says, Jesus immediately reached out his hand and took hold of him, saying to him, "Oh, you of little faith, why did you doubt?" Y'all familiar with this, right? What are we talking about here? We're talking about when Peter stepped off the boat. Now, is that a crazy thing to do? You see Jesus walking on the water and you want to do it too. So you like, "Hey, can I come?" And then Jesus like, "Come on." And you get and you go and you walking on the water, but then while you walking, you doubt. And so you start to fall. And so basically that's basically what happened here. And so and Jesus, I guess, as he caught him, asked him, why did he doubt? Why is it that we doubt? It's like we take the leap of faith, we see what God can do, but we still take, we still doubt. I mean, I've been sharing my testimony, especially since 2019. I've been sharing my testimony about what the Lord has done and is doing with me, for me, and through me. And it's been blowing my mind. And this is just this particular time in my life. Like, let's not even talk about the rest of my life, that all the different things God has done for me to get me to be where I'm at right now. And I just really feel strong about where I'm at and what God is doing. And after taking steps of faith and seeing what God can do and has done with me, for me, and through me, I can't let doubt make me sink and fall. Like, I have to, in the midst of whatever, hold on to the faith. I believe that's what God wants us to do. This is a little bit difficult. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit difficult. Um, given the nature of the situation and everything, and um, because I've asked the Lord a lot of questions over the past few weeks. I'm like, Lord, why this, why that, like, what do you want me to do with this and that? Because I see it here and believe that you have given me some open doors and blessed me with opportunities and things. And I see you working and moving in my life, and I don't want to stray from that path at all. Like, I want to stay on this path of faith and hope and everything that I feel like God is doing again with me, for me, and through me in this season. Like, I don't know if I'm just spoiled. I'm spoiled now by faith, and living by faith. Like, because I see fruit as well. Like, not just GSL. GSL, yes, is a major part of it. But then even with my testimony, right? Even with the cultivation period, writing that book and publishing it, and literally kind of talking to other women and encouraging them on their walks. Again, all the different open doors and different people that I've met just by, again, the step of faith of doing this. There's just so many different things that God has done. And again, some of the moves I didn't fully understand. I'm like, Lord, okay, I see you open this door. It don't fully make sense, but I'm gonna go on to walk in. and I've seen blessings and fruit come from those faith moves. And in some ways it emboldens me, it encourages me, it inspires me, it reminds me that he's with me and to keep going, right? But then doubt, right? I'll be honest and say, every now and then little things try to come my way to be like, well, did God say really? When even after I got the proof that God said really, so it's just one of those things. Like I said, it's a difficult situation, and whatnot. And I get it. If anybody else is there, anybody listening to the sound of my voice, if you watch this video, whatever the case is, if you're there and you're like, man, okay, I took steps of faith and Lord, I'm trusting you, but I'm a little bit skeptical, or there's some things that's coming my way that's making me doubt the trust, doubt the faith, doubt, like, am I crazy right now? Whatever the case is. According to the Bible, if we're going to be believers in the Bible, then, it's telling us not to do that. He asked Peter, why did you doubt? You already took the leap of faith. You already see what I can do. You stepped out on the water. You got here. You're doing what I'm doing. And then you doubt. It sounds crazy. Like when you, it sounds crazy. Like when you say it back, it's like, why did he doubt? But again, we do that all day, every day. We do it in our life as well. So no judgment on Peter. You know what I'm saying? We all do it. I'm doing it now. In spite of everything that God has done with me, for me, and through me, I'm still every now and then dealing with doubt. But I'm trying my best to combat that and to walk in faith and everything like that. And so hopefully, I can be encouraging and inspiring to the next person to go ahead and walk in faith and trust the Lord with all aspects of your life, even the things you don't understand. Let's keep going. So Mark 11:23, it says, truly I say to you, whoever says to this mountain, be taken up and thrown into the sea, and does not doubt in his heart, but believes that what he says will come to pass, it will be done for him. Do I think we believe that? I don't think so. I think we read these words and I don't think we believe it. Now, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like when I think about this phrase and stuff, you think about the logistics of what it would take for a mountain to be thrown into the sea and everything like that. I mean, I know I've tried every now and then. Like, can I say this without doubting in my heart at all? Um, you know, it does make you doubt, but at the same time, it's like, well, what are you again going to do with these words? Like, are we going to just look at it as words and not life instructions, or are we gonna live by faith and live accordingly? Like that's the choices today, and that's the juice ultimately. It's for you to decide, I guess, what you're going to do and everything like that. I'm trying my best to live by faith and to trust the Lord and continue down this path, or continue on this path. Again, on one hand, it may seem crazy. It may seem, well, everybody may not understand, but I just think God do too much with me, for me, and through me to doubt at this point. I've already taken leaps of faith, and so yeah, it will behoove me not to doubt, and so I'm gonna try my best to not doubt and share that, and that's the juice. That is the juice. I mean, we can go deeper, plenty of verses in the go deeper section to peruse and let marinate on our hearts, souls, and minds today. But the Bible verse of today is Psalm 119:2. It says, "Blessed are they that keep his testimonies and that seek him with the whole heart." Friends, I hope you all enjoyed this juice this morning. Thank you so much for listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration and juice. I pray you guys can go forth and have a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you all tomorrow, if the Lord's will. Bye-bye. Are you engaged, married, separated? Friends, don't give up. Let no man separate what God has joined together, not even you. Transform your marriage and your idea of marriage today with Marriage Reignited. This program is a insightful look into marriage and what are the true needs of his and her. You guys can get a discount when you use Miracle Video or Miracle Combo. Miracle Video will get you $5 off of the video, and Miracle Combo will give you $10 off of the video and book. Check out marriagereignited.com for more information. That's MARRAGENITED.com. And again, that's Miracle Video, MIRACLEVIDEO, or Miracle Combo, MIRACLECOMBO.